Hey, what's happening, people? This is Pheniox Calisthenics. I'm Sean Ray Hills, and I'm going to be talking about something that's really helped me recently that I read about 4 years ago now in a magazine. Basically, at the time, I was trying to bulk, so for me, I was just eating everything and anything in sight. I didn't really have a main goal apart from to just try and get big. But now I'm trying to stay lean whilst putting on muscle, which I've always struggled with. But actually, I remembered, that a few years ago I read this article and it seemed to make sense. And so I thought I'll give it a go, and it's working. So, what is this article? Well, it was actually about metabolic adjustment, and that's what it was about. So, to cut a long story short, to simplify it, if you imagine your body as a car, as an engine, and it's a petrol car, it absolutely loves petrol. Petrol in this case is going to be our carbohydrates, and diesel, the other type of fuel, is going to be your fats, your body fats. So you're in a petrol car every morning, you're getting up, you're going about your daily business, you're putting petrol in your car. It loves it. It's burning up that petrol all day long, burning up those carbohydrates all day long. You've had a big bowl of porridge, you've had some toast, you've had your cereal, whatever you've had loads of carbs, going to slow release throughout the day. Towards the end of the day, it might dip into the diesel, the fat reserve. It might dip in a little bit, burn a little bit, but primarily it's really happy with the carbs for now. So you see, the problem with this is you're just burning carbs all the time. Pretty much, your body wants to use carbs as fuel, the petrol. So that's what it's going to use. So why would it burn fat? Why would you be losing fat? You wouldn't. Your diesel, your fats are stored, safe for one day if you couldn't get any petrol, if the petrol station was closed. It's all right. I've got some diesel over there. I'll be all right. Then it'll start burning a bit of fat. You see what I'm saying now? The point I'm trying to make, and it is so simple. What if there was a theory that could make it use the diesel first, make it burn the fat first? Well, there is metabolic adjustment. So the theory was that rather than having your carbs and everything in the morning, and then having, going smaller throughout the day, whatever, eating less throughout the day, whatever you want to do, getting your proteins and your fats or whatever, the theory was that actually you switched that on its head. Everything people have been taught for the past, God knows however many years, since the beginning of dieting and nutrition, people have always been taught, don't eat carbs in the evening, only have them in the morning. Wrong. It's bloody wrong. Trust me, I've been doing it and it works. You have your fats and your proteins in the morning, no carbs. Absolutely. Try. I do have fruit in the morning. I have fruit and almonds, nuts, which is my choice for trying to avoid the toast and the porridge and everything. The nuts are really calorific, fill you up, so you don't have too many of them. And I'm aware that there's carbohydrates in the forms of sugars and whatever else in the fruit. I'm aware of that, but it's it's mainly, you're not having no porridge, you're not having no big old thick slow release carbs, or you're not having this, or bread, doughy stuff, starchy things. You're not having any of that really in the morning. Lunchtime, again, it doesn't matter if you have a sandwich, 2 slices of bread tops, I would go. But if you can avoid it altogether, have just an omelette, a cheese omelette. That's got all your fats and your proteins in. That's really good choice for lunch if you can cook. If you can't cook, you can take a sandwich out. Just load it full of protein, load it full of chicken, fish. Even have some mayonnaise in there for your fats. And just try and stay away from the carbs. And then in the evening, have your carbohydrates. Have your pastas, your rices, your potatoes. Because you are going to still need energy. You are going to still need energy. But when your body gets it and how your body uses it and stores it is just going to be completely different. So this process doesn't happen straight away. According to this theory that I read, it does take about 3 weeks for your body to start really adjust to this diet. And I found week 1 and week 2, not so much week 2, but week 1 especially, I was tired. I was so tired. I had cut out all my carbs in the morning and my body was wondering what the hell was going on. My partner, she's doing the same thing. So her goal is just to lose weight, whereas I'm losing but building muscle at the same time. So I will eat more protein than her. And the main difference is I'm lifting, whereas she's doing a lot more cardio. So, but it's working for everything. It's working for losing weight and it's working for building muscle but keeping lean. But yeah, we both felt really tired week 1. Week 2 got a bit better, and after week 3, actually, I felt great. My body was getting used to taking the carbs from the evening and using that for the energy, for just growing through the night, just being alive, just breathing and having all my bodily functions working properly. And then throughout the day, obviously, I still had a sugar in my coffee. I still had me fruit in the morning. I still had you can't deny that there is carbohydrates in small amounts throughout my morning and my lunch, small amounts, but the main fuel source there for my body to use now is fats and the protein to maintain, but mainly the fats. So rather than looking at a big old tank of petrol and thinking, well, I'm diving straight for that, it now ain't got no choice. It's now got a massive tank of diesel and a little bit of petrol. You're still going to burn carbohydrate, don't get me wrong, it will still burn that, but primarily what you're aiming for is to burn that fat, so you can still eat. You can still have a big meal in the evening. You can still have your potatoes, your roast potatoes, and your pasta dishes. Still have all that. Just have it in the evening. It's that simple. Just flip, get the same kind of food you're eating, but it ain't working, and just flip it. That's all you've got to do. And wait, still do exactly what you're doing. Just flip your diet there to there. That's it. That's metabolic adjustment. I hope this video has helped, and just give it a go. Leave some comments, just let me know. Try it, see if it works for you. Tell me if you're already doing it. Tell me if it's working. Tell me if it hasn't worked. Just let me know what's going on. I've been Sean Ray Hills. This is Pheniox Calisthenics, and fucking happy lifting, man. Nice one.